on the table per our usual arrangement. We have the newest gun on the Muzzle Bro channel, the CZ Customs CZ Shadow 75 build, which is pretty dope. We got the Marlin Dark Series here, chambered in 4570. Running a Midwest Industries stock on this bad boy. We got one of the Vector Optics Emissary Development handbrake, and we actually just got in the muzzle device for this bad boy, so we could throw on the Griffin Armament Bushwhacker 46 suppressor, which is pretty dope. Fiasco Don, what's up, man? We also have the channel's current giveaway package out on the table today, the Canik TP9 Elite SC in 9mm, as well as the Utica Knives Survival Knife as well. So we got the new CZ, the muzzle action, or the muzzle, Jesus, the lever action with the new muzzle device, and some Canik giveaway goodies. So Mountain Man, what's up, guys? Yeah, I know I haven't been doing a ton of live streams recently because I still haven't gotten the machete. All right, let me reach out to the guy, Fiasco Don. Sorry about that, man. I'm sure he will get it to you. I just, I'll shoot him a message. We'll take care of it. We actually just secured. When is the giveaway? This one's kind of a long play giveaway. We're gonna announce the winners at the end of May 31st. There will be a good handful more chances to enter for free. Because I do have a couple more videos just kind of on the Canik and knife. That'll be out on the channel at some point. I've been trying to film a lot of the CZ Customs build. Brianna, what's up? I'm trying to just get a lot of content with this gun because it is really cool and I've been enjoying it. And then the lever action always squirrel brains me a little bit when I'm kind of in the filming area / gun room. Like I said, I did just get in the Griffin Armament muzzle device so that we could throw the Bushwhacker 46 suppressor on this. So I was pretty pumped about that. We still are waiting, on the Midwest Industries lever action handguard for this. So who knows when that'll be in. But kind of exciting stuff going on. Like I said, the giveaways are fun. The new guns are always fun. I just put all of my pistol stuff up on the gun wall. I like the ammo holder on the lever action. Yeah, it's kind of cool. They have this little ammo holder for the stock. And then they also have these like M-LOK slotted ones too, which is just pretty neat. Again, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna end up arranging this stuff. I think I may make these vertical. I don't know. I think I need to move the handbrake up a little bit. Just because right now where the handbrake is, I'm kind of like rubbing my fingers on the, the bullets, which is no fun. I think once I get the new handguard in for this as well, I probably will switch out the optic to a LPVO. So that is something that will be to come. So if you guys are just popping on the stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. We do have the channel's current giveaway package out on the table today. I am not giving away my Roku TV remote, but we are giving away the Canik TP9 Elite SC as well as the Utica Knives Survival Knife. So yeah, man, I actually have not shot this gun yet. I am gonna do my best to do that before the giveaway, and we really should be able to do that. And then once I take it to the range, there'll be plenty more videos, and then you could enter the giveaway for free. Pickles, dude, what's up, man? Definitely am gonna try and do some more content on the CZ Customs Shadow build here. One, because it's a really cool gun, and two, because we really need to do a good job for CZ Customs so that they let me keep the gun. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but we're gonna try and figure it out. Hey, we also just got a Zastava 556 AK shipped out to the channel today, so that's pretty exciting. I just got the email for the shipping thing from UPS. So we'll have a Zastava M90 AK and 556 out on the channel very shortly, which I got a really cool furniture-y one. It's gonna be, I don't wanna spoil it, but it's gonna be dope. We're probably gonna goon tape it up a little bit because that's always a good time. And of course, we'll do all of our awesome range review with that as well. Virgil said hello. Mountain Man says, I'm trying to get a 6-inch tank brake for my Ruger American. Nice, man. I do love me a good old-fashioned muzzle brake. One thing that I am a little, there was only one muzzle device option for the Marlin Dark Series chambered in 4570. It was a taper mount flash hider. So I don't have a brake on the lever action anymore, which is okay. I think the flash hider will do just fine. But yeah, the lever action build is still in the works. Like I said, we're waiting on the handguard, and then I'll probably switch out the optic. And I did actually get a flashlight in for it too. So we're still waiting on the handguard. We're still gonna do the flashlight. The CZ Customs build is, I mean, pretty much complete because they did everything for me. They replaced the internal springs, the hammer, the trigger, all that good stuff. The only thing I did is add on the optic and the flashlight. An amazing double action, single action gun. The double action trigger pull is not bad, and the single action trigger pull is like truly impressive. And then of course, we have the giveaway. Boom, boom. Is that the lead and steel optic on the lever. So this is actually it's by a company called Vector Optics. I think you should see that. Oh, it's kind of hard to see, but it's called the Frenzy Optic by Vector is the name of it. It's a dot. It's got a multi-reticle system. I actually dropped a short on it, I think yesterday or the day before. Jonah King, what's up, man? Appreciate you guys being here. I'm loving the Roku remote for the stand. Yeah, well, dude, for some reason, like, okay, so you know how the CZ here sits very flat. This gun always like it cants like this way, and it would be canted away from the camera, and it would look poopy. So you got the Roku remote. Gotcha. I've seen the Vector optics. Yeah, man. I haven't really done any extensive range review of this optic yet, but I do like it. It's pretty robust. It's got that little protector around it. It takes AA batteries, which is cool. Yeah. I wonder if CZ makes a 45 ACP. Off the top of my head, I do not know. I actually do not have a ton of experience with CZs. This is my first CZ gun I've ever held, I've ever shot, I've ever had experience with. And I do really like this one. It's the CZ Customs build, CZ7501, CZ75 SP01, ACCU, ACU, whatever, Shadow by CZ Customs. So long name, but very good. Lever action is awesome because I can do the Terminator action, and I can do that while on a motorcycle. Nice. I have been practicing the Terminator lever action vibes here in the house, so don't worry. Baptized by fire. Oh, what's up, man? Is that Vector optic any good? I have not shot a single round with the gun yet, and so I don't know. I will say the first impressions are good. It takes AA batteries, which I appreciate. It's got 3 reticles. It's pretty bright. So overall, first impressions are good. It's got the quick detach feature, which is cool. Hey, buddy, do you know anything about the dovetail optic plates for non-optic cut guns? I was looking at getting them and was thinking of getting it for my M&P 2.0. Yeah, I've had like not bad experiences with them. As long as they're tight in there, you should be fine. If you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really would appreciate it. We're actually giving away some stuff on the channel right now. The channel's current giveaway is the Utica Knives Survival Knife, as well as the Canik TP9 Elite SC, which we have on the right-hand side of the table. Center of the table, we got the CZ Customs CZ75 Shadow build, which is a truly beautiful single-action, double-action build. And then we have the Marlin Dark Series chambered in 4570 that we're kitting out to do some Midwest Industries stuff. Waiting on the Midwest Industries handguard, that's okay. And then we also are running a Griffin Armament suppressor Bushwhacker 46 and a Griffin Armament taper mount muzzle device so that we can suppress our beautiful lever action here. I've really been enjoying the tactical lever action build. Be careful, bro. I've seen people that do that and pull the whole action out of the gun. Is it a common thing for you to get a gun and have it for a while before shooting? I find myself doing this with almost every gun I have. No, it's really not that common for me, to be totally honest. Typically, when I get a new gun, I am immediately at the range. That being said, for this build, specifically talking about the lever action, the rounds of the 4570 are just like retardedly expensive. I think I got them for like, I don't know, they're like $2 a round. So I didn't want to do like a whole extensive range review and range content without the build being done. Like I said kind of earlier, I am waiting on the Midwest Industries handguard for this build, and then I'm going to switch out the optic, and I have a flashlight picked out that I'm going to add to it. So the only reason that I haven't really extensively shot the Marlin Dark Series yet, yes, I did just say $2 a round. The 4570s are $2 a round. So yeah, that's the only reason I haven't shot this gun yet, is because I'm just kind of waiting on the parts to finish the build so I can film the content. The next range day will hopefully have the lever action. It will absolutely have the CZ Customs build It will also have the Canik TP9 Elite SC. And it will most likely, it should have a Zastava. I'm going to say Zastava. Or Zastava. Whatever. Zastava M90 556 AK. How is, that CZ is sexy. Thank you. F you. Thank you, Cash. How is the loading chamber on the lever action? Mine is smooth, but it's an older one. I actually was playing around with that a little bit before the stream. It's pretty stiff. It's pretty difficult to load, but is what it is. Why does your voice sound so familiar? Probably from Pornhub. I have at least four guns that I haven't shot yet. You need to get those to the range, my man. I think the longest I've ever went is 4 days. Yeah, man, usually I can, usually I'm pretty quick. Show us your FN57. Donate $20 and we will get a tour. Yes, you will get a tour for $20. I haven't, actually funny enough, since I don't want to say I quit doing the lives, but the guys weren't, YouTube wasn't pushing them for a long time. So I kind of took a break and now they seem to be pushing it because we got like 80 people here in the stream. So it's dope. Anyways, what was I going to say? I haven't been making as much money, which sucks. Anyways, my boy has the Marlin Dark series. When made by Marlin, decked out in the Ranger Precision stuff I have on my Instagram, 3030. Nice. With $20, I could buy 2 Derringers in the 1950s. Unfortunately, it's the 2025s, buddy. Like the stream. Yeah, please. I would appreciate it if you guys could like the stream. And I would also really appreciate it if you guys subscribed to the Muzzle Bro channel. That would be very helpful to me. I hate to panhandle for subscribers, but, I have to do it because my channel is awesome. And you get plenty of videos. I've been dropping at least 2 videos a day, which has been a lot of fun. We are currently giving away, oh yeah, win a prize. You could win a prize. We are currently giving away the TP9 Elite SC by Canik and the Utica Knives Survival Knife. Actually comes with a fire starter too. Hey, made by Ruger, not Marlin. I think this one is a Marlin. I bought this from PSA. I believe this one is a Marlin. I know that there's some way to tell on the other side of the gun, but of course now that I have started the live stream, I cannot touch the gun, but it is what it is. Yeah, I would love to give you guys a new little updated tour on the gun room at some point because I did just put a bunch of new guns on the gun wall. So that's pretty exciting. If you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it. We have the CZ Customs build out on the table today, the CZ75 SP01 Accu Shadow. I'm going to call him Fred. We really need to shorten the name. But that's okay. CZ Customs build, it's an awesome gun. Are those FMJ bullets? Yes. These are FMJ bullets. I did not opt for the power, why did I say, I'm not PowerPoint, Hollow Point. I did not opt for the Hollow Point bullets because I'm going to be LARPing at the flat range, man. I'm not really going to be doing any hunting with this in the near future. I definitely want to take it to the range, get it zeroed, get a feel for it, blah, 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 before I hunt with it. No, my boys was made by Marlin when it was still owned by Marlin. Marlin did get bought out by Ruger, though, correct. Wow, 100. Wow, what an amazing number for the live stream. I haven't been in this chat in a while. What's up, Short Squid? Original Marlins have JM stamped on the side of the barrel and made in NY on the other side. Yeah, I know, we have it flipped to the wrong side, of course. That's on me. Funny enough, this Canik is made in Turkey, the Canik TP9 Elite SC. The Canik Mate MC9 Prime is actually made in West Palm Beach, Florida, which is an interesting fun fact. Sorry, Keegan, maybe later. Which caliber do you usually carry for self-defense? Typically 9mm. I actually just put a flashlight on the Canik today, but typically I'm carrying my 6-hour P365 AXG Legion is my go-to, usually carry gun. 17+1's got the integrated slide comp. The trigger's not phenomenal, but I do like the grips. But yeah, usually just a 9mm. I have some 380 carry guns, but I typically don't carry 380. I just think, honestly, I think 380 kind of has a very similar muzzle flip to 9, and it's not as ballistically good. And more irritatingly, 380 is just kind of an expensive round, especially when compared to 9mm. He carries 357 SIG because he's a Chad. I would carry 357 SIG. I would carry 4570. But yeah, we got the Marlin Dark Series, chambered at 4570 with some Midwest Industries swag. We got the Midwest Industries little side saddle carriers that are both on the Midwest Industries tactical lever action stock and the M-Lock rail. We are waiting on the Midwest Industries handguard, but once that gets in, the build will be nearly complete. We did recently get in the Griffin Armament muzzle device so that we could put the Griffin Armament 45 or 46 caliber suppressor on it. This is the Bushwhacker 46 by Griffin Armament. Get a Derringer. I probably won't be getting a Derringer. Not that they're not cool. I just don't think they're incredibly practical. Do you like 1911? Oh, don't say that. I do like 1911s. It's just the singular 1911 I own is terrible. I bought a Thesis 1911 and it has failure to feeds and it jams and it just gives me all sorts of headaches and issues and problems all the time. Bro, my 2-year-old dumped her entire bowl of food on the floor. Womp. I mean, if you want to carry 4570, I mean, I would carry 4570. If you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it, guys. Those bullets are huge. They do be big. They are quite large. I have shot 4570 before, and I guess I didn't really realize how large the rounds were. So it looks a little ridiculous on the gun, but it looks pretty cool, man. Any updates on the Thesis? Yeah, I do have an update on the Thesis. It's currently on my gun wall, and it will probably stay on my gun wall for the rest of eternity and not move. I do probably need to email Thesis, but like, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've just had 8 billion thousand other projects going on. So I haven't really emailed Thesis yet, but I'm sure I'll maybe get to it at some point in the near future. But if you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. We have lots of awesome firearm content all the time. We talk about some serious stuff. We talk about some fun stuff. We have a lot of fun in the shorts. Sometimes it'll be very educational. Sometimes it'll be me making a fart noise and shooting a suppressor. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. 4570. Yes, Marlin Dark Series, chambered in 4570, correct. I carry spaghetti and meatballs. Always good to carry a nice spaghetti and meatballs on you. But we do have the channel's current giveaway out today, the Canik TP9 Elite SC, as well as the Utica Knives Survival Knife. We're currently giving this away. So you guys can enter to win this for free, or you could donate to the stream to get more entries. That's always helpful. Yo, Hectic, what's up, man? Appreciate you stopping by. We got the Marlin Dark Series. We got the newest gun on the Muzzle Bro channel, the CZ75 custom build. I do love this gun. This is from CZ Customs. I think they're going to try and take it away from me, but I really want to prove to them that I'm a worthy content creator. So everyone hit the like, and let's show CZ Customs some love. By the way, I'm not going to build out the Ruger very soon. I'm getting my boating license. Hopefully a boat will nice. That'll be fun. 300 grain Barnes bullets. I have no idea. I have the boxes somewhere. We could go maybe take a walk and find them here in a minute. But if you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Pretty pumped about the ability to put the Bushwhacker 46 suppressor on the tactical lever action. I think it wouldn't really be a very cool tactical lever action without the suppressor. I carry my smartphone, praying for the police to arrive on time because Trudeau said guns are bad and we don't need them. Oh, Canada. You could have like some sort of bolt action gun, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I actually did some hunting up in Canada once or twice. But yes, I think, are you guys allowed lever actions in Canada? I truly don't know. I'm glad that I live in America, where the country is free, and we can shoot whatever we want. I'm really hoping that I will remember to take you guys on a trip to the updated gun wall today, because I did, I don't want to say that the gun wall is finished, but it's definitely more finished than it was. I have all of the pistols up on the gun wall right now as well. So I think the gun wall is looking pretty sick. You may have peeped it very briefly in some of the backgrounds of the videos that we've been doing recently. Ooh, updated gun wall, yes. Last time I think I showed the gun wall on the stream, we just had the long guns up, but now we have all of the handguns up. Yep, I've got tons of guns. There's a freeze on handguns at the moment. Womp, womp, womp. That's no bueno. Second Amendment should be international. Agree. Mariah, what's up? What's the optic on the Marlin? This is the Frenzy optic by Vector Optics. Just a red dot that they sent out for the channel. I threw it on the lever action. I do have an LPVO that we will most likely be putting on the lever action once I get the Midwest Industries handguard in, so we will see. So please subscribe to the channel, guys. I would really appreciate it, and you'll get lots of updates on all of the content. But yeah, the Dark Series is a build in progress. We're gonna have lots of content on the CZ Customs, CZ Shadow setup. We're currently giving away the Canik TP9 Elite SC and the Utica Knife Survival Knife, so these are the channel's current giveaway. Zastava is sending in a 5.56 AK, so we will have that up on the channel. Jonah, send $5 for entries for me. What else? The Holosun ACSS Vulcan and the Surefire X300 are kind of my personal aftermarket add-ons to the CZ Customs build. CZ Customs build is pretty dope. Comes hammer, trigger, all the springs, grip panels, new bushings for the gun, which is pretty dope. So pretty cool build from CZ Customs. I do really appreciate that. If you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I would really appreciate it. We are currently giving away the Canik TP9 Elite SC and Utica Knife Survival Knife, so make sure you subscribe to get your entries in for that. I do have to say I've been an absolutely huge fan of the CZ Customs build. It's very nice. It's very nice. You should make a Discord. We have a Discord for the Muzzle Bro channel. Dylan Martin Fishing was nice enough to make that Discord for me. I have to admit I haven't hopped on the Discord frequently as of late. But I'm, trying to do a little bit of a better job of doing that. So we'll see. But yes, I have a list of long form videos that need to come out. One of them is going to be the tactical lever action build. One is going to be the CZ Shadow or CZ Customs build, the long form. We still have to do the Fletcher Rifle Works Taquito suppressor, and then I really would like to do the Griffin Armament suppressor as well. Why the Horo, son? Well, number one, I didn't have another optic laying around, and number two, I actually am a pretty big fan of this Holosun optic specifically. I actually never really realized how much I said specifically until I started YouTubing, I guess. I feel like, anyways, Holosun 507 ACSS, which basically means it has that chevron and a huge circle outside of the chevron. Basically just kind of helps for like new pistol dot shooters. So whenever I take a gun out to the range that I'm having other people shoot, I do like to have the Holosun on there for that reticle system. You should make a Discord. What optic on the lever? This is called the Frenzy optic by Vector Optics. Takes double A's. Pretty cool. It's got 3 reticle options. All right, it's good. How do I win the Canik? So any video that I have the Canik posted in, you enter your Instagram or email as a comment and you get 1 free entry, or for every monetary donation you make to the channel. So Scoot, thank you so much for your donation. So every $1 you donate to the channel, you get 1 free entry. So now Scoot will get an additional 20 entries to win the Canik TP9 Elite SC. All of the free entries I keep in an Excel sheet, but all of the other entries I keep right on here in this fancy piece of paper. So there's Scoot's name, and I add an additional plus 20. So that is how you enter for the lever action. Hey Muzz, I'm going to be joining the AK Shotgun Club soon. Nice. Canada isn't that bad once you find out there's territories in Australia where you need to buy a license to buy a Nerf. A Nerf, that's terrible. Let's go on a tour. We probably should go on this tour. Scoot, if Scoot tells me to go on the tour, we'll go on a little tour here. But if you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it. Right now on the table, we have the Marlin Dark Series chambered in 4570. We are working on the tactical lever action build. We are just missing the Midwest Industries handguard. I'm going to throw a flashlight on. It's going to be dope. And then we also have the Bushwhacker 46 by Griffin Armament and a Griffin Armament muzzle device so that we may attach said suppressor. We got the CZ Customs CZ75 SP01 Acu Shadow build. 9mm gun, DASA, it's pretty dope. CZ Customs pimped it out. And then we have the channel's current giveaway, the Canik TP9 Elite SC and the Utica Knives Survival Knife out on the table. Sorry, 1 second, gang. I'm flipping pages in my little book here. I lost my, all right, whatever. All right. But if you guys are just popping on the stream, if you could subscribe to the channel, I really would appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. It helps me out quite a bit. Field trip. All right, we'll go on a field trip in just a minute, Scoot. I haven't shot my Canik TP9 SC yet. The trigger is not, but it's not Glock, I guess. Plus my G26 feels better in my hands. The trigger on this gun's not bad. It's better than a Glock trigger, in my opinion. Scoot's cracked. The man has spoken. Where's the bayonet lug? No bayonet lug on any of these guns. The Canik, not the lever. I have a TP9 Elite Combat Executive. Nice. Yeah, Canik TP9 Elite SC 12+1. Not a bad little handgun. It's got a decent trigger on it. We are giving that away with the Utica Knives Survival Knife. So it's a 2-for-1 giveaway. You win both. If you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. You'll get a chance to win the Canik TP9 Elite SC as well as the Utica Knives Survival Knife. We also have this beautiful CZ Customs build out on the table and the Marlin Dark Series here chambered in 4570. A big shout out to everyone who donates to the channel. I do really appreciate it. It helps me out an absolute ton, more than you know, so thank you very much. Every dollar you donate to the channel gets you one additional entry to win the giveaway package. Using the Roku remote as a prop, classic. Yeah, well, it was laying around. What do the Marlin Darks run normally? Way too expensive. I picked this up for $1,893 after taxes. And then of course you add on the transfer fee. So it's a little bit of a scam. The gun is very cool. If I didn't have a YouTube channel where I show off cool guns, would I buy one? No, I wouldn't, especially not in 4570. The reason behind the 4570 is I wanted to be cool. I like the 4570 round. I will eventually hunt some hogs with this or something. But yeah, it's expensive. Triggers isn't bad, but it's a broken in Glock 3 or 4 with a standard Gen 5 trigger. Just works for me. Yeah. I got to go before the trip, but have fun. Dinner's here. Nice. What are you giving away? We are giving away the Canik TP9 Elite SC, and we are also giving away the Utica Knives Survival Knife. I have a 444 Marlin lever action. Yes, I made a bayonet lug for it. That's why I got excited. That is pretty cool. I would really enjoy a bayonet lug on the lever action. How do I enter? So to enter the giveaway for the giveaway package, the Canik TP9 Elite SC and the Utica Knives Survival Knife, one, you have to be subscribed to the Muzzle Bro channel, so please subscribe to the channel, guys. And then number two, any video that I have the Canik in, all you have to do is comment your Instagram handle or your email, just so I have a way to get in contact with you if you win, and you'll get one free entry. But if you donate to the channel, you will get additional entries. So Scoot, a little bit ago, donated 20 bucks, so he gets 20 additional entries to win the Canik TP9 Elite SC and the Utica Knife Survival Knife. And unlike the classic firearms giveaways, and I like the guys at Classic Firearms, but these are actually, my giveaways are actually very, very winnable. Austin, Texas, in the house. Okay, so Scoot donated $20 to the stream, so I do owe you guys a little tour. So real quick, tour to the gun room. I don't think I have any doxing information, but to the gun room we go. Here we go, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Muzzle Broke Gun Room. If you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Oh, nice. Little lamb donated to the channel, so we'll have to get your entries when I get back to my desk. But here is the updated version of the gun room and the gun wall. This is not everything that I have, but this is kind of everything that I wanted to put up on the gun wall as of late. You can see there's the hole where the dark story's in. Enters for Mariah. Nice. Thank you, Jonah King. I appreciate that. I will write down everybody's entries when I get back to the table. Will my email count for the live streams? Yes, but you have to do it after the live stream is posted. So if you guys are just tuning in to the Muzzle Broke live stream, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Scoot says, wow. Wow, what a beautiful gun wall. There's so many guns. Under the Biden administration, there was no gun wall on the Muzzle Broke channel. But right now, under my administration, there'll be a gun wall in every room. No. That looks so incredible. Well, thank you, Scoot. I appreciate that. Wall panels are slate wall. And it's just slate wall. It's coming together so good. Stumbled across your live stream on the YouTube Shorts. Good. Because YouTube was not pushing my live streams for a little while. Oh, hey, I do have, I guess, kind of bad news if you cared, and not really entertaining news if you don't. But I can't Cerakote the Comrade, which blows. The company Syndicus Cerakote, which awesome dudes there. They're based out of California, and I couldn't send a short barrel shotgun to them. So we do have to pick another gun to Cerakote. I'm not quite sure what gun we're gonna pick. Maybe the AKM. Would you guys like the Cerakoted AKM? I don't know. Syndicus Cerakote are actually the group that Cerakoted the Glock 17 for us. So pretty dope. They did a good job. But yeah, I have more guns. I am unfortunately out of hooks. So I need more hooks, and then we could put up more guns in the gun wall. And there's also like more guns that I have. So the gun wall will kind of like rotate, just kind of depending on what guns I'm kind of working with. Which Glock do you have? I have some Glock 17 Gen 3s. This is a Glock 17 Gen 3 clone. Yeah. So if you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Okay, let's run back to the table so I can not dox myself in the bathroom, but so I can write down the giveaway thingies. And we're back. So Jonah King donated $5 to Mariah, so plus 5. Little Lamb plus, how much did Little Lamb give? 20, I believe. And I gotta scroll up. Sorry, gang. Yeah, Little Lamb gave 20 and Scoot. All right, if you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I would really appreciate it. We are currently doing a giveaway for the Canik TP9 Elite SC, which we got right over here. So let's see. Let me scroll down, and then we'll catch up in the comments. Sorry. John Wick's Closet. Any H&K? I don't have any H&K guns, unfortunately. I just picked up the new Keltec PR57. Nice. It's a nice gun. Well, what's up, man? Major improvements. Thank you. What do you think of CZ guns? This is my first experience with CZ. This is the CZ Customs 75. It's a great gun. I've been having an absolute ton of fun with it. Can I get a close-up on the M1 setup? Unfortunately, I left before I got to that comment. I apologize. I'm getting a gun, Woody, as you should. You should call it the War Room. Give me some money, please. Some money for pizza. When is the drawing for the giveaway? Canik TP9 Elite SC and the Utica Knife Survival Knife giveaway winner will be announced on May 31st. So about a month or so. Let's go, Scoot. Give me money. Love my Canik Mate MC9. Yeah, the Canik Mate MC9 Prime. I'm really sick of saying that. Yeah, it's a good gun. It's a good EDC option. It's been a while, man. How you been? Been good, dude. YouTube kind of like nerfed my live streams for a while. Like I would live stream for an hour and get like 100 views. But today seems to be working very well. It's actually the most people I've ever had on a live. Because we got up to like 350 people at one point, which is dope. So if you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I would really appreciate it. Spec series, okay. How will the transfer work? Never bought one out of Texas. I would send it to your FFL and it'd be fine. They might ban you. No, it's fine. Classic Firearms does giveaways on YouTube all the time. What caliber is best to defend yourself? For an everyday carry gun, I would not carry anything smaller than 9mm. For a home defense build, funny enough, I actually have a long form video that I really need to finish editing it. I've just been super caught up with other stuff. on a 300 Blackout AR-15 build. I think that's an amazing home defense round as well. Best caliber swivel cannon, like revolver. Lovely lever action. What is this? This is a Marlin Dark Series, chambered in 4570. We got some Midwest Industries stocks and bullet holders, Griffin Armament suppressor, some pretty cool stuff. That is 44. Well, it's 4570. 4570 is the caliber. Watch out for the neighbors with a 300 Blackout. Be fine. Hit your shots, big dog. We also have the CZ Customs Shadow build out on the table today, which is pretty dope. And the giveaway gun and the giveaway knife, the Canik TP9 Elite SC. The Canik is fire. The Canik Prime is fire. This is a cool one. I've been impressed with my Canik experience. I did a pretty extensive range review of the Canik TP9 Elite SC. No, I didn't. I did an extensive range review of the Canik Mate MC9 Prime, and it worked very well. Well, please talk about the guns. I came. Okay. Performance Center, model 327. Don't have that gun, so can't talk about it. Nay, good sir. Basically, baby grape shot. It's 4-bore cannon from a 1912. Does the 300 Blackout have more or less velocity than 5.56? It actually probably has more velocity, but better ballistic capabilities. Green dot or red dot? Personally, I prefer red, but I mean, ain't nothing wrong with green. Nice SP01. Just got the CZ Shadow 2 Compact. Love it. Yes, the CZ Customs build Shadow here. What caliber is that Roku remote? It's a pretty large caliber if that were to go through you. If you guys are just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I appreciate you guys being here. Cheers, guys, to the Muzzle Bro live stream. We're having a good time tonight. I'm enjoying this stream quite a bit. We're still missing Mads, but that's okay. 4-bore, yeah. Wait, someone asked how they entered the giveaway. So to enter the giveaway, what you have to do is you have to comment your Instagram or email on any of the videos that I have featuring the Canik TP9 Elite SC, and you'll get a free entry. But if you donate to the stream, you will get an extra entry for every $1 that you donate. So Scoot and Jonah and Little Lamb donated to the stream, so they all have extra monies, but also extra entries for the giveaway. The 300 Blackout moves slower than 5.56, but is more destructive because of the mass. Correct. F equals MA, force equals mass times acceleration. What optic are you rocking on that lever gun? This is the Vector Optics, the Frenzy it's called, by Vector Optics. It's a decent dot. No complaints with it. I do think I'm going to put a LPVO on the lever action at some point, but for right now, we be rocking the dot. You don't have to apologize, Soten. I like your little Pikachu there. All right, shout outs for the stream. Huge shout out to CZ Customs. Everyone make CZ Customs. Let me keep this gun, please, because I want to keep it. Big shout out to Midwest Industries for the stock, for the mag holders, and they are also sending out a handguard, hopefully soon. Big shout out to Griffin Armament, not for the suppressor, because I bought that with my own money, but for the muzzle device to attach the suppressor. But my girl Meta from Griffin Armament is hella dope. So hopefully I can please her majesty and we can get some more cool Griffin Armament stuff. Griffin Armament's a dope company. Before I started the YouTube shenanigans, I was always kind of rocking Griffin Armament crap, so cool. Hey, and hello to Grandpa Mike if he's watching. I don't know, I haven't been on a live stream in a while. Vortex makes some really good optics. They do, but they're also expensive. They cost money. And money is something that we do not have here on the Muzzle Bro channel. We are very poor. Oh, hey man, I gotta write your name up on the chalk wall since you donated for the first time. I know Scoot's already up there, but we have to write Little Lamb up on the chalk wall. Hashtag Save and Say No Land. Every donation you guys make to the live stream helps me not foreclose on my house. Have you gotten yourself a range finder? I do not. I do not have a range finder. Smith & Wesson or Colt? I would go Smith & Wesson. Coda Lamb is fine. Well, it's Little Lamb. Little Lamb. Much love. Sad to see it's not a Beretta, though. Well, I do like Berettas quite a bit. I do have a Beretta from World War II in the collection, which is pretty cool. But if you guys are just popping onto the stream, please God, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. Was my question inappropriate? Fiasco Don, what was your question? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm scrolling, Fiasco Don. I don't see your question. Ask your question again, Fiasco Don. I will answer it. If you have a P.O. box, I can see about getting you one. Jacob Morgan, I do have a P.O. box. Can someone post my email for Jacob Morgan to email me? My email is muzzlebrokemedia@gmail.com. Jacob Morgan, please God, send me one. But yeah, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. Glock or Canik? Glock. Wait, I don't know. For a full-size gun, Glock. For EDC, Canik is where I'm gonna go. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't know, man. We got the CZ Customs build out on the table. The Marlin Dark Series, chambered in 4570. What a beautiful lever action. And the current giveaway, Canik TP9 Elite SC. Where am I? I only have Jonah King. You're a mod, right? Or no? Add as moderator. Okay, standard moderator. Here we go. Jonah or Fiasco, if you could drop my email for Jacob Morgan, I would appreciate it. Muzzlebrokemedia@gmail.com. Sweet lever, thank you. Raphael says, favorite pistol Hollow Sun optic? This one, Hollow Sun 507 ACSS Vulcan. It's got that big reticle system that actually kind of helps you find the dot if you're a new shooter or just not an experienced dot shooter with pistols. So that's very helpful. But yeah, man, plenty of cool stuff here on the Muzzle Bro channel. If you guys are just popping in to the lot, muzzlebrokemedia@gmail.com. Thank you, Fiasco Don. Pin message. So hopefully Jacob Morgan is still here. Is there any kind of pocket knife that you love? You know, I like knives. I don't know if I have a specific pocket knife brand recommendation. Harrison Gardner. Thank you, Mr. Harrison. I appreciate that. Harrison Gardner just bought himself 2 entries for the Canik TP9 Elite SC, so I will write that down. +2 for Harrison Gardner. Beautiful. If you guys donate to the stream, you get more entries for the giveaway. That's how this works. Love you, Muzzle. Thank you. Harrison, have you been on the streams before? I feel like it's my fault. I haven't really been on the streams recently. I want the Canik, Mate. Would you ever EDC that CZ? Yeah, I would if I had a holster for it. I would actually love to carry a double action gun. I think that makes a lot of sense. So I absolutely would. The only holster that I have that would fit this is the MSP by Tier 1 Concealment. And I actually just hate that holster. So, but I would if I had a good holster. So much excitement with the blue name and the wrench. Yes, Jonah King. With great power comes great responsibility. But lots of cool stuff on the Muzzle Broke channel. And lots of awesome subscriber community vibes as well, which I do really appreciate. So welcome to the force, Jonah. Yeah, no, it really is like a police force. I'm glad that YouTube is pushing my live streams once again because it makes it a lot more fun for me. So yeah, awesome. Good day overall. I actually didn't have to go into work today, so it was dope. Harrison Gardner says, how do I get the wrench? The folks with the blue wrenches are moderators of the Muzzle Broke channel. And basically you just have to give me your love and friendship for a few weeks and then you get to be a moderator. Ratchet at SMSSMC donated $5, so he gets 5 entries to win the Canik. Ratchet +5. Okay, boom. So thank you, Mr. Ratchet. You have 5 entries to win the Canik TP9 Elite SC, as well as the Utica Knives Survival Knife. So cool. Appreciate that. This has been a very good stream, and we're keeping the stream going, baby. We're not stopping. We got the Marlin Dark Series, chambered in 4570. We got the, yes, sir, he says, beautiful. Thank you. Which is the most powerful revolver right now? Well, the most powerful revolver that I have in the collection is going to be, it is a Ruger Red Hawk chambered in 44 Magnum. But this is probably another more powerful cowboy round, the 4570. Very nice, Gerald says. We also have the CZ Customs build, the CZ75 SP01 Acu Shadow. 500 Nitro or my 4570? 4570. How do you like the Glock 26? I do not own a Glock 26. I own 3 Glock 17s. I also like the Glock 45. I do not love the Glock 19, but, you know, 'tis what it is. We also have to write everyone who's donated up on the hashtag Save Insanoland chalk wall. When you donate to the Muzzle Bro channel, not only do you get extra entries to awesome giveaways like the TP9 Elite SC, but you also help me from foreclosing on my house, and you get your name on the chalk wall. Isn't that fun? My nerd buy is the P90. P90's cool, man. I do love me the P90. 19X MOS. I would personally get the Glock 45 MOS because I do not love the FDE of the 19. But yeah, the 19X is a great choice for sure. How to buy a gun in Bangladesh. Move to America. Legally, of course. But yeah, man. The tactical lever action has been a ton of fun. I'm not done building it yet. We're waiting on a handguard, and then we're going to put on a flashlight and some other stuff. Jonah King says, Glock 45 MOS owner, and can confirm. Proprietary mags on the 19X. I did not know that. Glock FDE is like a khaki color. Yeah, it's kind of a weird, you know, honestly, I'm not typically a huge fan of the FDE, so I usually just keep it black. Every once in a while, I enjoy a color, but I do like me the blacks. If you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. We have lots of awesome content all the time. Oh, I think my little phone holder thing is like about to pass away, but that's okay because I got my charger somewhere around here. There you go, little buddy. Do you like drones? You know, every once in a while for Christmas, my dad would get my brother and I some of those like little small drones, and we'd fly them around the house, and we had some fun. So sure. 19X can only use 19X mag. Big thumbs down. Why? You're just telling me this for the first time. I didn't know that. So I straight up, you're telling me I can't get like a stick mag and throw it in a Glock 19? Like Glock 19X? Really? I didn't know that. But yeah, man, you know, I don't really care too much about the mag flips. Yeah, Glock 19X can only hold the 19 and no other standard mags like other Glock. That's crazy. I don't know enough about drones to answer that question. Let's talk about what I hate about the Marlin Dark series. The trigger. I definitely need to get a trigger upgrade for this. No es bueno es mal. Not great. But we'll get a new trigger for it. Yeah, I see what y'all mean. Loading it is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I feel like that's kind of like part of the fun of a lever action. I do think that this is actually going to suppress very well, especially being a 4570. I do think that it's going to suppress well. Bushwhacker 46 from Griffin Armament. Skeleton style trigger. I know they have like a Timony trigger for this, I believe is who makes it. Favorite Game of Thrones episode? I don't know, man. I don't think I've seen all that. But I got the CZ Customs build on the table as well. I did actually, I don't know, the Hollow Sun Optics kind of like a placeholder. Surely Hollow Sun sells new screws, right? Because I did strip the legitimate hell out of one of these screws, taking it off the Springfield Prodigy a little while back. Anyways, the Canik TP9 Elite SC is the channel's current giveaway gun, which is dope. Along with the Utica Knives Survival Knife is giveaway package, which is pretty cool. I'm very thankful to be able to do giveaways. I enjoy doing the giveaways quite a bit. I like that you guys can win some stuff. So hopefully you win. Email HoloSun. They'll send for free. Will they really? Oh, especially if I drop my YouTube link. Oh, yeah, brother. I like that idea. Ratchet for the win. Subscribe. Thank you, Raphael. I appreciate that. If you guys are just popping on the stream, make sure you are subscribed to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really would appreciate it. Yeah, we got the Zastava 556. The Zastava M90 will be on the channel very soon, which is exciting. Now that the live streams seem to be pushed by the algorithm again, I will be live streaming more frequently. I was doing a live stream every single day, and then for the past week or so, I haven't. Partially because I've been busy, but partially because the last handful of lives, YouTube didn't push them. But that's okay. Yeah, I had off work today, which was dope, so I was able to film a bunch of content and edit a bunch of content. So there's lots of cool content coming up, which is great. Best 5.7 handgun. Probably the FN, or Smith & Wesson one's cool. I don't know, the PSA one, I think that one jams a little bit sometimes. I'm not quite sure. I actually don't have any 5.7 guns. I actually really wanted to get the P90, but for some reason just didn't. Oh, I actually remember why, because it was a pain in the butt to SBR. I remember watching some drunk dude do it in his garage on YouTube, and I was like, I could probably do this, but I'm not, quite sure how to do that. But yeah, big shout out to CZ Customs for the CZ Customs build here. That CZ is clean. I bet it shoots flat. Yeah, it does. Incredibly low bore axis on the CZs as well. It's an all metal frame, a ton of aftermarket work from CZ Customs, so it worked out very well. The FN 5.7 isn't bad, it's just expensive. Yeah, that's the FN special, unfortunately, but that's okay. You can buy the PSA 5.7 for super hella cheap. The problem once upon a time, I think it's better now, was kind of the rounds. Like the 45-70 round, the 5.7 rounds were kind of expensive at the time that I was looking into the P90, and I was like, yeah, I just can't do it. Ruger 5.7 is the one I have, plus an FN. Nice. I want to encourage everyone to become a member. There are member benefits. There are member benefits. Thank you for reminding me, Scoot. The member benefits, you get stickers that you could drop in the chat. So one of the members drops some stickers, show everybody what they're missing out on. There's stickers. I do members only videos and member early access to videos as well, which is pretty cool. I've got a CZ Orange, my favorite pistol. How often do you clean your guns? Typically after every time I shoot them. I say typically because every once in a while I won't. Before YouTube, I definitely 100% clean them every time I shot them. With the YouTube channel, I tend to kind of get busy in waves. I have more guns than my neighbors, but I always find myself watching gun videos. Yeah, it's fun. What can is that? This is the Griffin Armament Bushwhacker 46. So it actually is able to suppress the 45-70 round, which is a pretty beefy boy, which is pretty cool. Not a ton of suppressors can do that, which is dope. Sorry, I'm yawning. What is the CZ? This is a CZ Customs build. The formal name, the nomenclature, if you will, is the CZ75 SP01 Accu Shadow from CZ Customs. Quite the name, but it is quite the gun, so I guess it deserves it. We also have the Canik TP9 Elite SC and the Utica Knives Survival Knife out on the table today. These two are currently being given away by the Muzzle Bro channel. Every $1 you donate to the channel gets you one entry, but there is free entry options available as well, of course, but you just get more for donating because that's the way life works, it's pay to play. But if you guys are just popping in, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot to me. It helps me out quite a bit. Do you know the trigger pull weight on the CZ? I do. The double action is 7. The single action is 3 pounds. I even like the CZ75. Yeah. I mean, the base gun's good too, man. When is the giveaway? The giveaway for the TP9 Elite SC and the Utica Knife Survival Knife will be announced on May 31st. So a little over a month. But I wanted to make sure, this is the first gun giveaway we've done on the channel. I wanted to make sure everyone got their entries in and, so I wanted to make it for a little bit of time. Not the first giveaway on the channel, nor will it be the last, but I just want to make sure everyone got their entries in. Suppressor or silencer? It's the same thing. I typically say suppressor. I think silencer has not like a bad reputation, but like a misnomer because it does not silence the round. What make is the 4570? It's a Marlin Dark Series. Muzz, I know I was supposed to be making the tactical lever action with you, but the more I think you need to get a crank in 5.56 or regular AK. Honestly, Fiasco Don, both would probably be more practical choices than the lever action. Yeah, I honestly, they probably would be. I would love the crank in 5.56, so I can't ever hate on you for getting that. But luckily, we are getting a Zastava M90 in 5.56, which I am truly through the roof excited about. So that should be on the channel actually very soon. I just actually got the shipping information for that today. So pretty cool. If you guys are just popping the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really would appreciate it. We currently have the lever action out on the table today. We are working to finish the lever action build. It's not done yet. We're waiting on a handguard. We got some flashlights. I'm probably going to switch the optic. I always like the stirrup lever to do a roll load. I'm lost in the sauce with the definitions on that one. Yeah, and I have a lever action. Yeah, dude, get your crank, get your AK, man. It'd be a good time. We also have the CZ Custom CZ75 build out on the table today. We got the Roku, the tactical Roku remote, holding up the TP9 Elite SC, which is the current giveaway of the channel. I do not have the correct wrench to torque on my Griffin Armament muzzle device, and I'm a little bit annoyed by that. But I'm going to try and hunt down a solution, maybe, from my neighbor after the stream. We'll see. So yeah, Griffin Armament Bushwhacker 46 is a pretty dope suppressor. It's one of their universal suppressors from Griffin Armament, which I do appreciate. Because it'll suppress anything from 22 LR all the way to 450 Bushmaster or 4570, which is cool. So it is kind of funny and a little goofy to have this big old can on a 22 build, but it's kind of fun too. But yeah, man, if you guys are just popping on the stream, you got to subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. It's fun. I have new content that drops every day, and it's always a good time here on the live streams for sure. And we do giveaways, which is cool. The giveaways are fun. Of course, I am a little biased because it is my channel, but I think the content of the Muzzle Broke channel is hella dope. Please smack me if I ever say that again. I apologize. The content of the Muzzle Broke channel is pretty dope. And the guns. The guns are what you come here for. And again, biased, but I think I have some really cool guns in the collection. So, and we have a really awesome subscriber community here on the Muzzle Broke channel, which is dope. We got an AR-10 lower in today, so I just need the AR-10 lower parts kit, and we're waiting on a barrel, and then we should have the AR-10 build done, which will be exciting to unveil. New handgun, the CZ75 build from CZ Customs is new. The tactical lever action is new. The Canik Matan C9 Prime is fairly new. We have that on the channel. Is the JMac rail worth it on the crank? I want to say Fiasco, it's about $200 or $300 more if I'm not mistaken. If I personally, what charging handle for the AR-10 are you using? I do not have a charging handle for it yet. The pieces that I have for the AR-10 is I literally have a stripped lower and a barrel. and a handguard. Well, I have an AR-15 handguard that I was just going to slop on the AR-10, and it's going to look not very good because the AR-10 is, I think, a 20-inch barrel, and the handguard's a 10.5 inch. But yeah, no charging handle yet for the AR-10. Anyways, Fiasco Don, if I were to personally go and get the 5.56 Crink today, I would either get it in all redwood, like the plum, I think is PSA is what they're calling it, or I would get the JMac. The JMac furniture is, that's the one First Shot Tactical has, and that's the one I've shot, and it works very well. It looks cool, and you can mount an optic to that gas rail, you can mount a hand stop. If you wanted a tactical Crink build, I would say that's absolutely worth it. But if you wanted like a classic Crink build, then obviously no. It just kind of depends on what kind of build you want. But do I like the JMac furniture on the Crink? Yes, I do. It just kind of depends on what kind of Crink build you're going for, I guess, in a sense. But if you guys are just popping on the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. I appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. We got the CZ Customs build out on the table today. We got the Griffin Armament Bushwhacker 46. We got the Marlin Dark Series in 4570 featuring the Midwest Industries parts. We got the current giveaway of the channel, the Canik TP9 Elite SC. So we got some cool stuff. Maybe we'll do another gun room tour on this stream. I don't know. Is too many on a stream? Y'all have to let me know down in the chat because I actually am caught up in the comments today. So you may comment away and I will immediately read your comment. I was supposed to, I got to do something with this lever too. I think I'm going to do some sort of like paracord wrap or something on it. That'll be cool. Like honestly, I just kind of forgot. And then I have to find a way to torque on this Griffin muzzle device. Mr. Fiasco, pin the Venmo. I was trying, but I don't know how to put it up. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wish I could, like, it's actually very difficult for me to chat in my own stream, which is a little retardo, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what is new to the Muzzle Bro channel. Well, the CZ Customs build is new. The tactical lever action is fairly new. Knuckle Duster on the lever action. What does that mean? Is that when you add the stuff? Yeah, I was gonna add the stuff so my little fingers don't get destroyed. Cause even just like kind of LARPing around the house with it, it does kind of hurt after a while, but you know, whatever, it's a man's gun. What else? Yeah, the Zastava M70, I'm pretty high key pumped about that one, so that'll be cool. The Marlin Dark Series, once I get the Midwest Industry handguard, is going to be dope. I'm really excited to give the gun away. Really excited to give this Canik TP9 Elite SC away. That'll be really cool to be able to give to one of y'all. So I appreciate everyone who's entered. And if you haven't entered, I do encourage you to enter because you can get free entries. You can, of course, donate to the channel for entries, but you are able to enter this gun giveaway for free, which is dope. And then the CZ75 by CZ Customs build is also really cool. So really excited to shoot this one some more, get some more awesome content with it. And yeah, don't know. Someone give me something to talk about. But yeah, the Zastava M90 is going to be dope too. Pretty pumped for that one. Venmo is Muzzle Broke Media as well. Any suggestions for a first handgun? Just turned 21. Glock 45 MOS. You could carry it. You could use it as a nightstand gun. You could add optics and lights. It's big enough to be kind of treated as a full-size gun, but it's kind of small enough to be treated as a carry gun. So if you wanted kind of one dual handgun, that would probably be my rec. What's up, man? Nice gun. Thank you. I appreciate that. But if you guys are just popping on to the Muzzle Bro channel, please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Have you played with The Alien? The Alien by Lugo Arms. I have shot it once or twice. I do not own one. I don't think it's worth it. Can you try and give me back my managing mod? Yes, I will do that here in a second. Is that Canic? Is that the Canic TP9 subcompact? Canic TP9 Elite SC. What kind of furniture do you have on that Zastava? Their redwood looks nice as well. Well, I don't want to spoil that fiasco, Don, but man, it might be the redwood. Can you make me a mod? Maybe someday. Alrighty, gang. Well, I appreciate you joining the live stream today. This was an amazing live stream. I appreciate everyone's donations, and everyone that donated did get extra entries to win the TP9 Elite SC. They were on sale on PSA, so I bought the Alien. Currently my carry. Jesus, bro. How much did you buy that for? That's an incredibly expensive carry gun. I'm your oldest supporter. Okay, Joe Biden. 3,700. I guess that's not horrible. Interesting. Alrighty, guys. Well, I appreciate you popping on the stream. If you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the Muzzlebro channel. I really would appreciate it. We will be doing a live stream tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to get your entries in for the TP9 Elite SC. I love all of you to death. Thank you so much. If you need to get in contact with me, my email is muzzlebrokemedia@gmail.com. I love you all to death. I'll see you on tomorrow's stream. Thanks, everybody.